What's going on, Jerome's? This season, Minnesota Vikings star quarterback Slinging Sammy Darnold, a.k.a. America's quarterback, even though apparently I hated on him when the Vikings signed him. I've been the OG Darnold whisperer, man. But obviously a big reason why Darnold has succeeded, Kevin O'Connell, head coach, the coaching staff here writ large with the Vikings, as well as the weapons. I mean, Jefferson, Addison, Hockenson, that Flores defense opposite of you, you're going to do pretty good. Also, a major reason is quarterbacks coach Josh McCown, who, they go way back like chiropractic. They were teammates for one season with the Jets back in the day, 2018, and their connection has always been good. And Darnold and McCown have talked about how they would just watch film, sometimes of Drake May, because Josh McCown was coaching ball during his playing years, right? And the connection does run deep, and I think is one of the reasons why Darnold was so comfortable very early on here with the Vikings. That connection with McCown is there, and then building up that relationship with Kevin O'Connell, and then really getting comfortable in this offense, and it all adds up to something very, very special, right? And also, you forget the connections here. So McCown, O'Connell, and Darnold were former Jets quarterbacks. Kind of funny how that works out. McCown was with the Browns, also with Johnny Manziel on Mike Pettine's staff, who is now the Vikings outside linebackers coach and assistant head coach, when Kevin O'Connell got his first NFL coaching job, quarterbacks coach of the Browns. So that connection is also there. And now Josh McCown, rehabbing from that whatever season with Carolina, which wasn't his fault, by the way. Blame ownership on everything. And McCown has done so well with Darnold that we're going to forgive this. The Cardinals have knocked the Vikings out of the playoffs. No. It's kind of crazy, man. Right. But long story longer, Josh McCown back in 2018, the season that they were teammates on the Jets, had a beautiful and prophetic prediction. 2018, Josh McCown said this as Sam Darnold's backup quarterback, quote, "The best thing I can do is look back in 5 years and Sam Darnold is in the Pro Bowl." And then Josh McCown as quarterbacks coach 2024. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it took 6 years. Doesn't matter. It's absolutely close enough. So I understand, like, part of it is, teammates hyping each other up, but also Josh McCown is probably a shrewd evaluator of talent. And so what is the league? I mean, Darnold, number 3 overall pick back in the day, and now finally is a Pro Bowler. And it really took a long, winding road, and a lot of things had to change around Darnold. It didn't work out with the Jets because his wide receiver one was Braxton Berrios, and Robbie Chosen-Anderson. Didn't work out with the Panthers because his number one receiver was DJ Moore before they traded him. And also Robbie Chosen-Anderson. Yeah. And now he finally found his way here with the Vikings. And is he going to stay long term? I don't know. Are they going to turn the keys over to J.J. McCarthy? Don't really know. But I'll tell you one thing. So this offseason, the Vikings coaching staff is going to get rated. It just is what it is. It's the circle of life in the league. I think that McCardle is going to get some consideration. I think Brian Flores obviously should get a head coaching job if he wants it. And we've said for a while now, I think that Josh McCown is a true dark horse to get a head coaching job, because you've seen what he's done with Darnold and this Vikings offense. He's going to get a lot of credit for it. Wes Phillips should get credit too. So I don't know if he does nationally, but we'll see. Also, remember, back in 2020, the Texans tried to hire McCown as their head coach, but he had zero Goose D'Angelo Russell coaching experience, and everyone was just like, nah. And there has been jumps from quarterbacks coach to head coach before. I mean, look at Andy Reid, Packers quarterback coach, and then he gets the Eagles job. So I don't think it's insane that Josh McCown gets a head coaching job, because everyone wants what the Vikings offense is right now. They want some of that secret sauce. And Josh McCown, offensive-minded head coach, which is very in vogue right now. And I think that McCown, has a decent shot to get one of these head coaching jobs. And say you're a team that needs head coach and quarterback. It's the most important relationship on your team, because if they're on the same page, you got a chance to do great things, especially if the head coach is offensive-minded and the play caller, so that connection will continue to grow and show for many years. And so if you're a team that needs both, like the Giants are going to, or like the Saints, or like the Raiders, hire Josh McCown as your head coach, and by hook or by crook, whether in free agency or in a tag and trade situation with the Vikings, get Darnold as your quarterback. McCown and Darnold long-term for your franchise does great things. Now, the Jets also need a head coach and a quarterback, but I don't know if they can go back to that well, right? I understand it's a different GM and different coach than when Darnold was there, but it's the same ownership. and it's the same damn fans. I don't know if they can go back to that. But if you're the Raiders or if you're the Giants, if you're the Saints, all in on all that. But we'll see. But either way, Josh McCown, like, very, very shrewd. He knows what's up. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Josh McCown going on Nostradamus, predicting that Singing Sammy Darnold, a.k.a. America's quarterback. Best thing would be him being in the Pro Bowl in 5 years. Took 6. It's good enough. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.